What's going on, everyone? In this video, I want to highlight probably what was an A plus most perfect setup of the day, right? Like of the week almost. This morning, I was really stressing to everyone that we've got to be patient. Patience will pay. More times than not, you're going to make so much more money. You're going to be a lot more clear-headed, and you're going to be able to just trade more consistently if you're just patient and wait for things to happen. A lot of times traders will anticipate a move. They will assume where the market is potentially going to go. They will look around social media, see that other people are making money, or maybe they feel like they're behind the eight ball because they haven't taken a trade yet. They're looking at the market be choppy, and they take a stab at something that doesn't necessarily work out. This trade here that we're looking at, this dotted line here and this dotted line here, is the 30-minute opening range. It was also the initial balance as well. Now, here's how I play my opening ranges. I also play previous day high, previous day low. I play daily SMA, breakouts, breakdowns, all the same way. I am not taking entry as soon as we break price. Okay, like that's just step one. We need to break through that pivot, which is a 30-minute opening range high, and then I need to see a following candle confirm. I don't even need to kind of, I could end the video here because you can see what this move did, but I want to walk you through my thought process and what I was kind of explaining to everyone this morning that's inside Evolution Traders on the live call and through the chat channels. But what we were looking at here is, and what I was really trying to stress is that it doesn't really matter if your setup comes within 15 minutes after presenting itself or it comes 3 hours later, okay? Or if it doesn't come at all. If it doesn't ever happen, that's okay. It's just a no trade day. Maybe you have another tool in your belt, meaning strategy or setup that you can trade. But if this one particular setup never confirms, then we never take the trade, right? We don't want to anticipate that this is going to break the 30-minute opening range and it's just going to continue to fly, right? Because think about everyone who got long the first crack through that 30-minute opening range. This pulled back 73 points. And I don't know about you, but there's not a lot of people out there that are really putting up 70 points of drawdown for, 20, 30 point returns, right? Or 10 point returns. Doesn't really make too much sense in the long run. So always, 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 we need to see price get broken, and then we need to see something else, whether that something else is one candle pullback and then confirm, whether it's going sideways for multiple candles and then confirming, creating some type of flag pattern, whether that's just chopping around for an hour. Literally, it did not confirm for 1 hour. Now, I would love to sit here and say that I bought here and I sold here, but I did not. That's not my style of trading. I'm not really a trader who's going to trail and trail and trail and trailer. I'm an all in or all out type of guy. So for me, the way that I have found, especially with prop firms and trading funded accounts, the way that I stay more consistent is set a realistic price target in terms of what I want to make per day. Realistic. I'm okay with taking $200 today across 3, 4, 5 funded accounts, copy traded, right? I'm okay with making $150 a day. I'm okay with making $300, $400 a day and walking away and calling that a fantastic day. I'm okay with that because with the prop firms, you only need to have 8 days with Apex. You only need to hit your threshold, your price profit target, and you can request a payout. Now, if you want to make more money, I always emphasize to everyone, the power of prop firms is beautiful because all you have to do if you want to make more money is not necessarily make more money per trade or per day. You just need to link more accounts to the master account, so to speak, right? So if you make $200 today, but you're copy trading it times 10 accounts, that's a hell of a day, right? There's no real reason for you to continue to trade. Now, sure, you can take a couple other setups if you have something in your wheelhouse, but what I'm trying to say is that you don't need to sit there and pound the keys for 8 hours to try to make a decent, secondary income or full-time income, right? Or just get a payout altogether. Realistically, $200, $300 days, $150 days sprinkled in along the way with your occasional $200, $250 losing day goes a long way after the course of 30, 45 days. And especially if you're trading 5, 10, 15, 20 accounts. And if you can get a payout, generate a payout every 30 to 45 days is kind of where I'm in the wheelhouse of trying to set goals for myself. It's perfect because every kind of, 30-45 days, it's almost like clockwork if you can get yourself to that period of time. Now I know there's going to be periods of weakness, and there's going to be periods where your setup doesn't really work in certain market conditions, where maybe it takes a little bit longer. Maybe you spare an account due to a blow up because a mental lapse in judgment, or a mental period of weakness, right, in trading. It happens to all of us going on tilt. But if you just focus on super small base hits, and you focus on waiting for your perfect setup, it really doesn't matter what the strategy is, guys. The 30-minute opening range breakout is a strategy that's been around since the test of time. Nobody, people have different variations of how they play it. Doesn't have any one way that's better than the next, okay? It's like the same thing. I have a strategy that I teach on YouTube. I also emphasize it a lot inside of Evolution Traders. It's called the 20 SMA play, and it happened right here. This is your entry, this is your stop, and look at what this trade did as well. Right? So there's a lot of other opportunities for you to make money. There's different, playing different channels, different ranges, using Fibonacci's, using supply and demand, using fair value gaps, so forth and so forth. There's no right or wrong way to skin this cat. The main thing that you need to focus on is practicing good risk management with emotional discipline and control. And I know you hear it all the time, and I know it gets pounded in your head. But the biggest problem that a lot of traders have is anticipation of the move. You're anticipating what the move is going to do. You're anticipating that your stop loss is going to get hit, so you exit the trade early, only to see that it never would have gotten hit. You're anticipating the breakout or the breakdown, when realistically you're trading in nothing more than a range, and you're getting in a tad too early, a tad too late, and you're turning around 30 minutes later and seeing, if I would have just been patient, I would have made money. It happens to all of us. I posted a picture inside the community today, and I posted this area here when the market was doing this. And I said, can someone do me a favor and get the scanner and tell me how much this is and how much this costs here if I was to buy or trade this price action? And one of my members, he's a friend now, we've been trading for about 2 years now in Evolution Traders, shout out to Burks, but he commented and he said, the cost is your account, right? So many times people want to make money so fast off the open, and they're trying to anticipate which way the move is going to fire off at, that they just end up chopping themselves up here and here and here and here. And next thing you know, you've blown an account, only to look back an hour later and see that the market provided a hell of a move with amazing setups, like some flag patterns, like some previous day high confirmations, 30-minute opening range break, initial balance, continuation. There was a lot of great moves that happened, but you had to have sat patient for the better half of almost 2 hours, an hour and a half realistically, before this started to set up. So with that being said, guys, if you guys are interested in joining the community, maybe getting a little additional help, I do offer a 30-day mentorship bootcamp. You could also join the room and be a part of the live trading sessions, where we share the screen, we go live, we answer questions and trade in real time, basically, and go over my thought process in real time. Sometimes it helps you, sometimes you learn things, and maybe there's something I say that lights up like a bulb, but again, it is what it is, right? So with that being said, make sure you guys are also hitting the like button. Make sure you guys comment. Let me know how you guys did today. I think today's price action was a little bit more smooth, minus the initial hour off the open. It was a lot more smooth. The volatility was not too crazy. The moves were very, very clean. And again, I think there was a lot of opportunity for a lot of traders to make some cash today. Also, if you guys need evaluations, Apex is 80% off right now. You guys can use my discount code DAnthony. That helps go back into the channel, helps support the channel, helps me keep making these videos so I know everyone else is enjoying them. If you are enjoying them, just at least do that for me. What you can do is hit the thumbs up button, because that is completely free to do. Doesn't cost you a thing to show a little love and support. But with that being said, guys, anyone who joins Evolution Traders, I'll see all of you guys on the inside. And to everyone else, I'll see you guys all back on YouTube tomorrow.